All right, so we want to find the equation of a line. And they're giving us two things. They are giving us a point that goes through our line, and then they're also telling us about this other line over here. And this other line is parallel to our line. Okay, so you have to know that parallel slopes are the same. So they're giving us two things. They're giving us a point, and parallel, well, using the parallel, we're going to find a slope. So what equation do you think we're going to use? They're giving us a point and a slope. That's right. We're going to use this point-slope formula. Okay, and the things we're going to plug in, we're going to plug in our slope. We're going to plug in our x1, that's the first part of our point, and then we're going to plug in our y1. So let's go ahead and let's do it. I'm going to write down the point-slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And I'm going to make a list of the things that I know. So what is my x1? Well, if I look at my point over here, I know that x comes first before y. So this is going to be my x1. And then this is going to be my y1. So x1 is -5. And y1 is -8. Now, the slope that they give us for this line is going to be the coefficient right in front of that x. So the slope for this line is -4. Now that's not our slope that we're going to use. That's the slope of the line up there. We need to find the parallel slope. What is a parallel slope? Guess what? It's the same thing. So the parallel slope is -4, and that's what we're going to use. Let's plug these three things in to our point-slope form. This one, and this one. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. y1 is -8. M is -4. x1 is -5. Okay, now we would be in point-slope form. Okay, that's one of the things they're asking up here. They're telling us, they're saying, give it to us in point-slope form. Now we would be there, but we're going to take care of this right here. What is minus a negative? Minus a negative is the same thing as a positive. So instead of writing y minus a -8, we're going to write y plus 8 equals, leave your slope out there, and then in here we see minus a -5. And what's minus a -5? Yes, it's a plus. So this is going to be x plus 5. Okay, this is point-slope form. Now the second part says to get the line in slope-intercept form. Okay, slope-intercept form, let's take a look at that. That is this one right here, y equals mx plus b. And the important thing to note is that your y is by itself. So if we can get the y by itself, we'll have it in slope-intercept form. So only one thing to do to get this y by itself is really to get rid of this plus 8. And we will do that by subtracting 8 on both sides. But before we do that, it's going to have to combine with what we have over here. And when you look over here, you can see that we're going to have to distribute this -4 first. So that's going to be our next step, is to distribute this -4. Y plus 8 equals -4 times x is -4x Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. And now we're ready to move this plus 8. Subtract 8 from both sides. These cancel. So I'm going to have y equals negative 4x minus 28. And this is in slope-intercept form.